Yo, what's up guys? D-Cell here, back with some Final Gear. And today I want to talk to you guys about Just Another Day in the Life, the new event that just dropped in Final Gear. We're going to talk about the banner characters that are new and the skins that came along with this patch, as well as the plethora of bugs that the maintenance seem to have brought its way. But before we do that, I do want to shout out and say thank you guys so much. We reached 1,800 subs. That is amazing. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given me and shown me so far. And I do plan on doing a 2,000 sub giveaway, so keep your eyes open for in the next videos for more details on that event as I kind of iron them out on how I want to structure it. But yeah, keep your eyes out for that. As well as I do plan on live streaming over at Twitch, so do keep your eyes open for some announcements following that as well. It'll likely be on Mondays and Thursdays in the morning, so do make sure to go follow me over at twitch.tv/d-cellgaming if you're interested in that. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. Now, talking about this event is pretty ridiculous. There's ridiculous maintenance. It was like a 12-14 hour maintenance. There was a lot of glitches and bugs with the UI, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to dive right in game and start talking about what's new in Final Gear. So first things first, let's go ahead and dive into the event and talk about what's going on in Just Another Day in the Life. So up here on the top left, you can actually go into her story, and this will give you the story backgrounds of the day, kind of like all of the events have. So you can skip those things, or you can read through them at your leisure. On the bottom left, you can see we have efficiency up. So the two banner units are going to have 30% extra currency if you have them in the party after you clear in a stage. So Calamus and Majera will have 30%, Bernadette will be 20%, then Rinbell, Schmilly, and Shayadidi will have 15% extra currency, and then Eggy and Perry will have 10%. So the idea here will be to clear stages, try to get them to 3-star, and then go ahead and fill them out with these units so you can get more currency. Now, starting from the menu here, you're going to have the redeem option. This is your store. So you can see that we have a skin for Schmilly, we have a background, and we have some cutting edge textbooks, some supreme sequences, advanced sequences, some weapon blueprints. Overall, the store is pretty much underwhelming. We do get a couple scatter modules, but we don't get much here, not very much gold. And the passion roses we only get 5 of those. Like, what's that about? That's pretty ridiculous. We do get you know, some extra skill currencies, but overall, like, we don't get much in this shop. I feel a little bit underwhelmed by the shop, if I'm being honest. So then when you go into the missions, you will have, this is where you have your daily missions at. You're going to have 3 to do every day, and they're going to give you different currencies. So, you know, recruit 3 times, obtain 400 badges, and, you know, complete 10 bounties, things like that. So you go in here and you complete it and get extra currency for the shop. Then at the bottom left down here, you're going to have your achievement trophies, you know, so complete a stage, 3-star a stage, and you're going to get extra currencies and extra items that way. Again, this is pretty underwhelming. Like, honestly, we get some accelerator tickets, but like the bits, like, who honestly needs standard bits? I think I have like 60,000 of those. It's absolutely ridiculous how little we're getting. Like 5,000 gold. Like, they should have at least put an extra 0 on there. Like, you know, 50,000 gold would be nice, 100,000, you know, 150,000, but 15,000 gold, that's like, you know, whatever. But we do get the scatter modules, those are nice, and we do get some titles, and I do like the way the titles look. And if you're interested into what the titles look like, you can go back to the event guide here, and on page 4 you can see what the you know, actual titles look like: Magic Society, Pilot Top Set, and Homecoming Club. All right, and moving on from there, you know, you have your standard survey and challenge. So you have your normal stages here, which are the survey stages, and there are 9 of them. And after you do that, you're going to get your challenge stages. Now, your challenge stages are interesting because not only do you get more currency, you will get some extra things for 3-starring it for the first time, or I'm sorry, for clearing it for the first time. So like 1-1, you can see that we are going to get Amber. You know, if you don't have her, if you haven't pulled Amber yet, you know, you're going to get that for clearing that stage. So that's kind of nice for newer players. All right, so let's go ahead and clear this really quick, and then we'll see what the next challenge has to offer us. Alrighty, so we got the mission clear here, and you can see we got Amber. All right, which this will be a sequence for me because this is a dupe. And then let's go ahead and see. So for challenge 1, 2, we're gonna get some extra badges. So it looks like it might be scattered about here. So let me clear some more of these stages, and then I'll talk about what all they gave. Okay, and after clearing out all of these challenge stages, it looks like none of them actually cost vigor. It says vigor cost 0. So let's go ahead and clear out the last challenge stage and see if anything unlocks. And it does look like the only one that gives you something is challenge stage 1-1 gives you amber. Everything else is going to give you these school badges here. So let's go ahead and clear this one out and you know, see what we get. Okay, and that's gonna clear all of the challenge stages. I do have to say, I think the bosses have quite a bit of HP, honestly. Yeah, for a newer player, they might be kind of hard, but for a more seasoned player who's been playing for a while, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. But for newer players, I could see it being kind of tough. So there it is. There's all of the challenge stages done. Only the first one gave us amber. Everything else was the school badges. I'm not sure what Eloise is doing down there because she is not part of the efficiency increase pilots, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. So one thing to note here, the survey stages are what you're gonna have to use your vigor on. You cannot sweep them, so you do have to have some of these units kind of built if you want to use them to farm for the currency, so do keep that in mind. Okay, so that's pretty much the event. It's straightforward. I think it's pretty easy to understand, but there's just not a whole lot here. So for it to be here for like 2 or 3 more weeks, you know, what is it, 324? Yeah, you know, there's not really a whole lot here. I think this would be pretty easy to go in and clear out. Let's move on to the skin shop here. So we do have Minazuki, which I'm not understanding why we have Minazuki skin. I think it's cool, you know, you have like the little spacesuit, you know. But we don't even have this unit in global yet, so you can't use the skin if you buy it. So I guess you could pre-buy it if you want to look at it that way. Then we have the Schmilly skin, Sleepyhead. I like this one. She looks really, really cute holding the pillow like that, and she just looks sleepy. It's hilarious. And then we have the Majera skin, which looks like something straight out of Call of Duty or Battlefield. So I can see this appealing to some people. Not my thing, but overall, I think it's really well designed. And probably the best one is the Ida skin. I just don't see anybody actually using Ida. So it's a really good skin. I just don't see anyone even having the resources to use her if you even wanted to in the first place. She's really, really hard to get sequences for. And that's gonna move us on into the banner unit. So I'm just gonna go over them very quickly in this video. We have Calamus and Majera. So looking at Calamus here, she is a really, really strong striker unit. I think her HD model or her SD models, the pilot and the mech, I think they both look really, really good. However, some people, you know, may not like her high gear. I think it's hilarious. If you don't have her custom gear, custom mech, she, I think, throws garbage at them. And if you do have her custom mech, she kind of like transforms into like this big hammer thing. But overall, she is a very, very high tier damage unit, S tier if you want to call her that. So if you've missed, you know, out on like Motoko or something like that, this would be a really good pickup for you. She is a very, very high damaging unit. And Majera is a very good sniper unit as well. I would probably put her in the class of Trita. So if you need a good sniper and you miss Trita, or you don't have like, you know, a good shooter class like Motoko, like I said, you know, she's another good pickup for you as well if you're really looking for a sniper unit. Now, one cool thing about Majera is she is an Arita unit, which means she will pair well with Morgan down the line. So that's something to think about as well. But overall, yeah, I think her damage output is somewhere around Trita's level. So still a very, very good unit. So keep that in mind while going forward if you want to pull for them or not. And last but not least, let's talk about the bugs. Okay, so very first, I can't believe I even have to, you know, go over this, but just in case if you're experiencing this, you know that it's not just you, it is a thing that we know about. First and foremost, you can tell I have a beach background on. I did not set this beach background. Okay, this is a bug. They somehow replaced the Ghost in the Shell background with a beach background. Maybe they're trying to tell us not to be so stressed out about the game. I don't know. But yeah, that's bug number 1. Bug number 2, the redeem sequence core button is still broken. No matter how many times you press it, no matter how many times you try, you cannot redeem your sequence cores. It is a shame. Bug number 3, the event page is darkened. You can tell that this special event page is stuck in like tutorial mode. That's why it's grayed out. So not sure how they messed up that UI, but there it is. The lobby screen will sometimes have garbage right here. It's glitched out. Let me see if I can glitch it real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. There it is. Pretty easy. So yeah, it glitches out right here and there's just nothing you can really do about it. It's just a big square. And we are still missing sequences in the shop like Pandora and Serial, and I think there are a couple others as well. So if you're not seeing them in the shop, yes, it is a known issue. Just the battle pass units in specific don't seem to be showing up in the sequence shop anymore for some reason, and they have yet to even explain why or when there's going to be a fix. Bug number 6, the battle pass. The battle pass is bugged again. It's still asking to obtain the golden boot suit, which I did, but there is no way to redeem it. So as you can see, I cannot get my points for that. This is a bug that has persisted in this game since the very first battle pass. Come on, Kamui, what are you doing? Like, get your act together. And the last bug I will go over, and I can't confirm this specifically because it hasn't affected me, but apparently the National War is bugged. So when you go into the National War menu and you try to change your units out, apparently you are not able to change your units. So if you're experiencing that bug, don't worry, you're not alone. This is a thing. So yeah, overall, I don't know, man. Kamui, get your act together, you know, like it's kind of ridiculous. The maintenance was 14 hours long, and yes, we did get quite a bit of crystals for it. However, there was a bunch of UI glitches when they first entered after maintenance, and they had to shut it down again, and they extended it for 2 hours, and then extended it for another 2 hours, and then extended it for another 2 hours, and it's still a buggy mess. Luckily, the event itself doesn't seem to be very buggy, which is a welcome change of pace because there's been bugs in almost every event. So, but even though there's not a bug in this event, like everything surrounding the event is bugged, you know, it's tiresome. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what did you think about the event? What do you think about the maintenance and everything going on with, you know, Kamui as the publisher of Final Gear? I just don't think the localization and global is being handled very well. You know, I don't want to make this a rant video or anything like that because there's still a lot of good things about the game, but I would love to hear your thoughts on it. So let me know in the comments down below. And that's pretty much going to wrap today's video up, guys. That's all I have. If you liked the video for any reason, you found it informative, or you just enjoyed me talking to you for a while, consider liking and subscribing to the channel, as that does greatly help me out. Don't forget to check out some of my guide videos over here, as I do have some more guides planned as well, like the equipment. I really am trying to get an equipment guide out here, and I will be doing a guide on Calamus and Majera soon, so keep your eyes out for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Be safe out there, have a great day, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.